All right, how's it going, everyone? Hopefully, you're having a good Thursday afternoon. So for this static video, we're going to look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. And just a quick reminder, it's been one of the most requested things on the King's Night board. But we are going to start adding stock, precisely options trading, to the stream. So if you're wanting to learn how to trade stocks and options, uh, we're gonna start offering that service. It's just been one of the most requested things. I've had a lot of success. Uh, you know, Market Cipher really is amazing at trading stocks, and not only that, but your traditional technical analysis, like your MACD, your Fibonacci retracement, your RSI, it just works a lot better with traditional stocks because that's where it was invented. That's what it was made for. Um, because with stocks, especially when all these indicators were coming out, crypto wasn't even a thing yet. So we're going to start adding some options trading education to the stream. So be on the lookout for that. But for now, we're going to be looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. And let's get started. So you can see here on the daily, we are starting to build some negative momentum. Probably had a lot to do with that, really quick dip last night. You can see here on our 4-hour, we are starting to build some red, so the selling pressure is starting to build. We did pop a buy signal here, though, on the 3-hour. Popped it here. Oh, I'm sorry, you popped it on the 4, the 3. Actually, pretty much, it seems like all the higher time frames, you did pop a buy signal on the bottom of the bottom of that dip last night, and your money flow is now pointed to the upside. We just keep going up through these time frames. We're not really seeing anything on the longer time frames that are showing like lower levels of bearish momentum. But the bulls will definitely have a lot of firepower if they can start pushing the market up because the shorts are in control right now, and if we can get some of those shorts to be liquidated, it could just kind of help push that price up at even a faster rate. But you can see here on the 30-minute, we did show slightly lower levels of bearish momentum. You popped your buy signal, so this was your confirmation. Your money flow was pretty in the red, and now we are building our bullish momentum. Let's check the 15-minute. Yeah, and you can even see it here even more nicely. You have your 1, your 2, and your 3. And now on our shorter time frames, we've actually popped our head out of the red. Wow. Let me get this. There you go. Sometimes you just got to hit the mouse sometimes. I don't know why it glitches like that, but you can see we're finally out of the red here. So let's take a look at the charts. Let's get off the momentum indicator. So I was talking about it on our Discord channel last night. I really wanted to wait for 10,050 to break before I opened my short last night. We were at about at 10,080, 10,100. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to go take the dogs out, let them, use the restroom, and then I'm going to get to trading. And I literally came back about 5 minutes later. And this is really my biggest pet peeve with cryptocurrency. You don't have a steady decline usually. Bitcoin seems to make the entire move in literally about a 5-minute period, 10-minute period. There's nothing like steady about it. And that's exactly what happened last night. I was going to wait for 10,050 to break, went outside for about 5 minutes, let the dogs out, and I came back to 9,840. And we actually came back and tapped, about 9,600 last night. So you can see here, especially on the shorter time frames, we are starting to form a bull flag. If you watch this channel, I'm not necessarily bullish with bull flags on cryptocurrency, just for the simple fact Bitcoin likes to consolidate and then we BART down. So we're going to watch this closely. The higher time frames really aren't pointing to anything. This could just be a quick bounce and maybe we continue moving down. If you're trying to look for support and resistances, the first area I'm going to be looking for resistance is really this 10,100 to about 10,150 for resistance. Let's get our box drawn. And if you're looking for areas of support, the first area I'll be eyeing is about 9,900, which is right in through here. Let's turn this green. You can see how you have your touch points here. You have your touch points in through here. And it actually acted as resistance down here. So 9,900 is going to be my area of support that I'm going to be watching. If we break that, the next one I'm going to be looking about at, the next one I'm going to be looking at is about $9,750. Make sure we're good here. All right. So 9,750 is your farthest down, and this could actually be moved up just a tad bit. But 9,750, you have your 9,900 support, and your first area of resistance at 10,100 to 10,150. What I'm really going to be watching for is I'm probably going to be looking to maybe open up a small short here somewhere if we can get into the 10,100s again. And I'll probably put my stop loss somewhere above maybe about 10,250, 10,300. So we're going to play it by ear. Bitcoin's really going to be kind of hard to trade the next couple days because we have the uncertainty. No one really knows what's going to happen with Backed. And, last night was a great example. We had a really hard crash, and look, we're pretty close to right where we were at yesterday. So there's going to be a lot of emotions. It's just going to be pretty tricky trading this the next couple days. So, limit your risk, minimize your risk. And, I'm really going to be watching the momentum indicators really closely. But, for now, this is really what I'm going to be sticking with. I'm kind of, honestly, I'm really going to be holding off trading Bitcoin here. I mean, I may consider that short, but I'm really going to be focusing my attention on Ethereum and XRP. So let's take a look at Ethereum. So Ethereum has just been on a tear. We literally came back. We basically touched the $200 support last night. Had a nice little bounce off of it. And now we are right up against our next resistance line, which is at $225. If we break 225, I'm really going to be looking for the 235 mark that we've talked about. And remember, if we break 235, I will be looking for a 250 to 265 test. We will probably fill this gap up to the upside. So if you break 225, it's not going to be easy, but I will be eyeing the 235, which is right up here, as our next area of resistance. If we look at our momentum indicator on the 4-hour, this is what I'm going to be watching for. Ethereum could have, I don't want to get bearish on it because it's just been so powerful, but I'm really going to be watching this on the 4-hour. We really could be setting up for another lower high in momentum. So we're going to keep a close eye. You can see this really good on the 3-hour. We have our reaction to the upside from here. But overall, you're still making a lower high. Barely, though. Ethereum has been very, very strong. So be very careful. You don't really want to short an asset that is just really pumping because Ethereum has the momentum. And it's just really looking really solid here. On the closer time frames, you can just see how high the momentum is building. So I'm going to be watching my closer time frames. If we start seeing the momentum dropping off and we come up and form something like this, you could draw your descending line. And obviously, as we just looked at, the 4-hour, we look like, this is really what I'm going to be watching for. If we see something like this, and then once again, you see the lower time frames dropping off in momentum, I may consider opening up a short around 225 on Ethereum. More so if we start seeing Bitcoin break 10,000 again. If you see us hovering around 225 and you see Bitcoin dropping below 10,000 again, this could be a good short opportunity. And I would be looking to cover somewhere between 205 and 210. So let's take a look at XRP. So XRP right now, we're at about 30.5 cents. We had a very nice, literally beautiful touch point right off of our 30-cent support line. So that is good to see. We now have confirmation that 30 cents is support. If we do break that, we do have some short-term support here at about 28.5, but I'm really going to be looking for the 28-cent area. You know, we have 30 cents, and then we also have our 28 cents. That should be, I mean, honestly, pretty nice support. The longer we hold above 30 cents, the better, the more confident I'm going to be in the 28 to 30 cent support area. But if we look at our closer time frames, and this is really what I'm going to be watching, if you see here on your 4-hour, we're still showing nice momentum here on the bull side. We're actually building. You can see here on your 2-hour, you're actually showing a lower level of bearish momentum. But the closer time frames are kind of hinting at maybe a little bit of weakness. So once again, if Bitcoin drops below $10,000, you know, just like if Ethereum's at 225, if we're anywhere between 31 and 32 cents on Ethereum, I may be looking to enter to short, but I'm really going to be minimizing risk. I'm not going to go too heavy because these coins just have a ton of momentum on their side right now. So you have your 30-cent support. You have your, you know, it's roughly at about 28 and a half, but more so 30 cents and 28 cents is support. If you're looking at resistance, this has just been, I don't really want to talk about any further resistance, but you know, to be honest, guys, we've really struggled at 32 and a half cents. So 32 and a half is my first target, and if we break that, I'm really going to be eyeing the 35 to 38 cents resistance. So, you know, that just about does it. I have some other videos to make today. And, you know, once again, if you're interested in learning about stocks and options trading, we're going to be offering, uh, you know, education for that. But for now, I think that does it. I'm going to start preparing for the night stream or evening stream. So, you know, enjoy the rest of your Thursday afternoon, and I will see you later tonight. Thank you, guys.